I started vlogging in 2003, before YouTube even existed. It is with heart wide open that I share with you my journey that has taken me from South Korea to now living off-grid in the middle of nowhere. Tomorrow morning we're taking Baguette to the vet for his swollen kind of like here. It's so quiet, eh? I love this. So our house would be like on top there. But some of these trees we would have to take.
Not all of them.
No, not all of them, but if you want to have an orchard, it would be really good here. And then here we have the whipping willows along here. I think it would be really good.
Baguette, go hunt for a moose. Do you know? Oh, what is that? What is it? What is it? What is it?
Look at the size of that tree, how big it was.
Yeah. Poor tractor. That's worth 7,000 right there.
8,000.
8,000. Oh my god. We used only once.
Yeah,
Not even a day.
Yeah, half a day. Right, Baguette? Only half a day.
That's the temporary gate.
Oh yeah.
And Baguette's pen. There you go. Good job, my love. And that's Baguette's pen. Like a chicken pen. Hey Baguette, you like it? Huh? You like that? Huh?
Babe, I'm filming. Just quickly to kind of debrief what happened today. So we woke up really early, 7:30. We had an appointment at the vet for Baguette. We got there like 9:15, so we went to the first rental place, Performance, and got quotes on what I would need to do all that moving around of that stuff and opening the other road. The road longer, making trails, fixing the road, what I cannot do right now with the tractor. And so with the delivery for 1 week, because the delivery is like $400. I went to 2 places, so it's about $400, and it's about the same price for both places. So for 5 days, it would be about $1,500. But I can get everything done. You know, I can move the wood, I can open up a road, make some trails. They drilled the holes for the footings and the poles, the gate poles, and I can fix the road, fill it up with the sand from right over here. So it looks like I'm gonna do that from Wednesday the 21st. I can't remember, but the Wednesday next week till the Sunday. That weekend, so that means that weekend Divine cannot come because she's working on the Saturday. You are private property, So we just went to visit the neighbors. How was that? How did you like?
That's good. It's nice to see the property.
Yeah, so it's good to see how maybe we'll be in 4 years from now.
5 years from now. 4
Yeah.
to 5 years from now.
Yeah, and the sheep is pretty cool. They look like goats more than sheep.
I thought they were goats.
Yeah. So now we're putting private property, no hunting signs around our property. So we were just at the southeast corner. Now we're walking west. It's 4 o'clock, just after 4 o'clock. And then that was good because that gives me some idea on what to do and how to do it. But we've got so much work. So I think my next step will be.
Another one here, no hunting. Where is the one that I put? Oh, it's there?
No, let's keep going. I think this area, like there'll be less people coming here, right?
Well, during hunting season,
Yeah.
they would rather come here than there.
All right. The signs are posted.
No hunting Baguette.
Yeah.
Baguette, come on. That guy, Gary,
Yeah.
did they say how much they charge for excavation?
No. But he said it's like $600 just to bring the excavator here. Oh, look at the squirrel.
And did he say what? Do you have any idea what to do with those pile of wood?
They were saying burning it because they were saying the soil at the down at the bottom is like better.
Yeah, so that's all we need anyway, the bottom soil, not the tree.
This will be good soil, babe.
Baguette, it's hot here. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Let's see what Dad is doing. So you move the tractor from here to there. Hello, my love.
It's hot.
Yeah, do that later. It's not like time to do that.
It's not gonna be any cooler later.
Okay, what are you gonna do later?
We're gonna go hike later.
Oh, babe.
It's freaking boiling. But luckily we have that tent that we bought in 20 something on one of our first camping trip together when we went to the Rockies. Huh? My darling? Baguette is hot. It's cooler in there, but we got more wood done nevertheless. So we're starting to have some. So 16-inch 700 piece is one cord, and I can get about $200 for that. So I have a lot of wood. All I gotta do is chop it. So I don't know, but I don't want to burn this because it's money. It just needs to be chopped. And the tractor has been moved, so it looks better now. It started with the battery. Took a while though. I was not sure it was gonna work, but with some Philip resilience, never give up, it ended up working. And now you can appreciate the space better. Container will be here next week, so it's okay. I'll have time to move this to the other side to give us a much bigger space to work with. Yeah, so that's good. And I think the bathroom's gonna be in there somewhere.
Ah!
It's not big. Your line, you need to reel your line, my darling.
Okay.
Drop the phone. Stop.
I wanna see.
It's a small one. But look. For the tractor, I thought about how I could get out of this lesson for the cheapest price. And I thought about the principle, you know, my loss, your gain. So I will give them an offer, something like, you know, give me 5,500, 5,750 or 6,000, I don't know. And I pay the transportation, which is 1,500, which means instead of losing 8,000 something, 8,250 tractor and transportation, I would lose, let's say 4,500, and they would gain 3,000, something like that. So while they were on their trip, they made some money, and they still have the tractor that belonged to her dad, and they can still sell it. How beautiful is that? And that can work for me. So that's a nice beam right there. What are you doing, Baguette? You're waiting? A little campsite. because for now that's all it is. It's a campsite. Our antenna. It's not gonna be like this next time Divine comes back. I'm gonna remove all the small trees, the willows. That's a willow right there, but it's not weeping, and the stumps, those wood, so that this can be like grass. This will move, and then I'm gonna start a trail here to go in the back there to get some of the wood to build the RV shelter. I walked there yesterday and there's plenty of good sized trees that I can use for that. I'm gonna level this part before the container gets here, so that it's fully level and we have enough room. So I'm gonna adjust this area here, maybe bring this closer and make the ditch further. Yeah, and there's so much wood in there, it's crazy.
We're leaving this stuff here. Just want to make sure nobody will ever move it. Let's put this here. The best part you made was the pen that Baguette doesn't want to use.
The pen.
And the
Yes.
gate.
But the gate, yeah, I'm really happy about the gate, because it's a gate. It's not a good gate, but it's a gate. The tractor turns out it's gonna be an expensive lesson. I'm not in a position to tinker with it, and I don't have the time to tinker with it. So I will do my best to get the people.
Lesson
to buy it
learned,
back.
don't buy 1960s tractor, my love.
Yes.
Like, that's so old. Like, I don't know what you were thinking. And it's still so expensive.
I was thinking that I would have to tinker, but not before I had all the work done. Do you know what I mean? I was hoping that I would be able to get a whole bunch of shit done, and then something would happen with the tractor that would slow me down. But no, it started with the tractor slowing us down. So, but you know, I solved that by renting the skid steer for next week. So I'm gonna come and it'll be 5 days. It's $1,500. But for $1,500, I feel like I'm gonna get a lot of work done. And let me know when you know, because then I'll stop asking you to film.
What do you mean?
But if you don't want to do this, then I'm not gonna ask you to film. I'm gonna do something else.
But I like it when you talk.
Yeah, I think I talk nice. But if you make me talk and if you get involved more, like look at Simple Living Alaska, one of the reasons we like to watch them is because they're both involved and we get the male and the female's point of view, right? And then, so I think a lot of our stuff we can model from what we see from these two. I find them very inspiring, and if we can have what they have, I think it's really nice. 2 picnic tables, right? So 2 different sides, but they had kind of spread themselves over both. because the lake view and beach area on the one where they put the tent over the picnic table is the best one, and that's the one we like, obviously. So as we get there, Divine was telling me that we couldn't see anybody, that she was gonna go and sleep on that table, and I'm like, no, don't do it. Like, the people, like, they're not gonna like it if they see you there, so it's better not. And she was like, no, I'm gonna do it, so I'm not even done parking and Divine is out there on that table. So finished parking and I'm like, okay, we'll see. And then lo and behold, I'm not even started inflating the kayak. The woman whose campsite is there gets dropped off the boat, and she starts screaming at Divine. And then Divine got offended. And it was so funny because Divine was not herself. You were not yourself at all, my darling. I was like, all I could see was the way you were behaving. I was like seeing myself doing that, like in other circumstances, like but I couldn't believe it was you. It was like you were trying to imitate me. Anyway, and I ended up having to intervene. I agreed with the woman about Divine not doing what she did, but I didn't agree with the way the other woman was going about telling Divine that she was wrong. So she was a little bit like, yeah, she's weird. She even threatened to poke our tires, like to rip our tires with a knife. That's how, like,
Because she's a bitch.
So, you know, why do you feel like this still?
Because she's a bitch.
Yeah, but maybe she is a bitch, but why does she need to be a bitch for you? What if she was really nice?
She's a bitch.
Yes.
I know that already.
Anyway, I didn't want to have to cancel the fishing trip, right? So I did have to intervene and find a way to support my woman in terms of, like, with the other woman, but at the same time I couldn't support your behavior. So it's pretty tricky, because I didn't want you to feel that I was on the other woman's team, you know. I wanted you to know that you're on my team, I got your back. But at the same time, I didn't agree with what you did. And I thought the other woman had a good point, you know. And then we also found out from what the other woman was, like, uttering, is that she got the COVID out of that, you know. So for her, she was mad because that Divine had been on that picnic table while there's COVID.
When there's a ton of people who already sat there and used that table.
Exactly. So maybe she wiped it all off to satisfy her fear, to appease her fear, not satisfy. But anyway, so that was all weird. And we did catch a little fish that day, but that's it. Just not big enough to bring home. But it was nice, the loons, the water was flat.